What up, y'all? This is the Axe Mode Podcast, episode 14, sponsored by East Van Wear and Tattoo Company and Knowability. My name is YT RhYmZ. I join you from Terrace, BC, Canada, and I'm with my co-host,
Mr. East. How y'all doing today? Hope you're doing blessed. Got a lot to cover today.
Hell yeah, we got lots to cover. Now, right off the top, RhYmZ Cypher just dropped a brand new Cypher for y'all, and we want you to hear it right off the top. They just dropped it yesterday. It's called RhYmZ Cypher Dreams Volume 4.
Hope y'all enjoy this one. It's fucking fire.
Let's get right into it. If y'all don't know yet, RhYmZ Cypher has been heavy dropping ciphers lately. They've been dropping ciphers almost every second day. So let's get into RhYmZ Cypher Dreams Volume 4, produced by Boomtax.
RhYmZ Cypher. Coming straight out the fence, it's the Rottweiler who let the underdog out without the shock collar. My fault, I'm god awful. The third godfather, high class white trash, Fiji for my bong water. Got a wobble in my steps from the wine bottled, mind altered, but I ain't running from my problems. I'm celebrating like a high roller. Head out the sunroof, that's how I rode up. I done came down and came up without a crown on my head, just some crown in my cup. I've been down in the bottle, I get down in the mud. I'm in downtown now, probably bound to get drunk. I'm the trailer park prince, cut my tooth on the mic, I've been razor sharp since. Swear to God, shit on your lawn, just call me the underdog, watch me leave my paw print.
It's a master procrastinator, I'm here, let me get this started. Specialize in transmutation, I bring the goat to the party. Never fold till I'm departed, then I'm switching dimensions. I'm attempting to reach my home, so I strive for ascension. I reside in the system, that's where I live with the dead. I'm raging on double agents, but it's all in my head. It's oftenly said he's awful when he's off for the mid, but spread love like he's supposed to, just to soften the bed. Adoring your form of sorcery, normally more like morbidly making my laps around. All of the fear I'm orbiting, orchestrations for orchestras, hoarding sexual energy. Might have made some bits of paper, but you was never no friend of me, hindering my abilities. I fell to the bottom, but quickly rose to the top. The older me had forgotten the knowledge I got from Solomon, waddling to my destiny hand. I'm just a little sample. Holla at me, you want the recipe?
How the hell am I supposed to start a cipher? Mean on these beats, still don't know nobody nicer. Nah, no second chances, take advantage of these 16s. We can't let RhYmZ do all the heavy lifting. No scrabble with the verbiage, do a service to this board game. I'm just having fun, but I hope you like the wordplay. Texas summer's not a good place for a snowflake. Thick skin, quick draw, come and take them if you feel safe. Second that amendment, we ain't really ever free until we defend independence. We the people only count during a population census. Everybody wants a fix, but won't get to turning wrenches. But I digress, excuse me while I clean up my mess. I'm truly humble just to be here, don't need to beat on my chest. Lone Star's an understatement, look to my right and my left. Sorry I stole the show, Lord knows I'm wanted for theft. Heathen.
Today's another day for the ages, as if getting old wasn't just for show, but living just to make it. Press brakes, hit gas pedals with best traits. Yo, this is settled. Golden medal, mold together, let's turn the page. Now can't you see similarities inside of mistakes? Completely fake, not really though. Why? Cause I can relate. Now every tiny detail of everything wrong, marketing strong, and still I see I got no reach. Who exactly can I be? Hey, complimentaries to the chef, truly exquisite. Now take a supplement in the neck, now you dose with my vision. See, this is BK's kitchen, RhYmZ Cypher civilian. Finally on the road, it's the family of fucking misfits. Make sure that you tip this sack trick into a hat trick. The bars are classic, considered savage. It's so established, like a bag over your head with zip ties. A sealed package, the king of green who's fucking magic. He gave
I want to take a second to shout out to my mom. 2 surgeries and still holding strong. A mass on her ovary, the other near her lungs. Thank God for your recovery, don't know what I'd have done. R.I.P. to Timmy T, the homie Kevin Trump. Thank you for the memories, you both have gone too young. Rest in peace to Sophie, the best dog in the world. Polished like a trophy, I really miss you, girl. All of this had happened within the past few months. I didn't feel like rapping, 2 down in the dumps. I really needed something to pull me from the slump. A little change of scenery, chiefing on the greenery. Too high to pay attention to the people that are mean to me. Losers bringing tension, think I'm gonna quit? Please, you must be out your mind. I'm a star in Dallas, kicking shit like my name is Greg Zerline.
the epitome of bars galore. Who's keeping score? Reap a door. We feast before. I'm the Judas hovered in on a locust swarm. Just to meet up with your bitch with my bitch in a college dorm. Rocking a Grendel form, a Dr. Mengele porn. Denku, a creative creature from the overlord. Vocal spore, create a horror in a little shop. Oversee, press my knee to the neck of a crooked cop. Denku, stop, that's too much for the cancel call. Heat the spoon to feed the wound with extra salt. Catapult over your doom, put my foot in your cocoon. Angry like a rabid raccoon, hearing a new age rap tune. Light to your dark moon, bang, kaboom. Chilling in a rustic saloon, waiting for an alien from Doom. Vroom, no mims, my life, no Sims. How can I hand off the Cypher with no upper limbs?
Yeah, Timey Danku at the end there. He was on the Axe Mode podcast just a couple episodes ago. That was a dope cipher.
Yeah, Denku really sewed it up nice at the end of there. Very creative wordplay, man. Man, that whole cipher's dope. The beat is dope. Man, it's just clean. I'd love to hear the instrumental too.
Hell yeah.
Good. Something definitely to ride to.
Hell yeah. If y'all want to hear a lot of beats like that, go check out Grind Mode Cypher. There's actually a lot of ciphers produced by Boomtac. Everyone's got a dope-ass beat to it, dope-ass ciphers. Make sure to go check it out, y'all.
Oh, yeah. Boomtac always comes with the flavor and the heat. Always.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Uh,
So, Behind the Grind with Trip B and Johnny Concepts, they had Jack D. Frost on. Why don't you talk about that, since I wasn't able to make the episode today. Unfortunately, beforehand, I had a meeting at work that I had to attend to, so.
well, I hope your meeting went well, actually. Meetings are always important to have.
Hell yeah, there's a link in the comments to the episode of Behind the Grind with Jack D. Frost. But what happened on the episode, Mr. East?
All right, so for those who aren't familiar with Grind Mode affiliates, today we had Johnny Concepts and Trip B interviewing the one, the only, Jack Frost. Awesome, dude. It was cool to sit there and get to know him. I had to catch it on the rewatch. I ended up having to run and grab a grill. But definitely a great episode. When people hear Jack Frost, they're so. I know that a lot of people have questions. I know there's a couple people in Global who they're like, "Do you know about him?" I'm like, "No." Well, we'll just have to see when it comes out on Behind the Grind. So like things that I thought were cool, like he grew up on a lot of metal and 80s rock and music from back then, and Two Live Crew was his first hip hop experience. He started getting into writing, and then he heard Tupac and Wu-Tang. He placed, like anybody who loves Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers, great fucking album. That was a piece that was important to him with his writing and development, and all the other styles. I like that he's a person who learns from people. He doesn't just take one way of learning. He branches out and incorporates things. And let's see. Another thing is he has a cool arcade setup. That was dope. Really enjoyed the Mortal Kombat setup. Definitely probably going to be a Jack Frost versus Johnny Concepts match in the future. Gonna have to watch the beginning of the episode when they talk about that. Definitely might be something really cool. Trip B is a Mortal Kombat fan as well. Pretty dope. There's some pretty unique features that he has. He's really into features because he believes in, if people want to work with you, give them it. Like people he's cool with. Like he has a lot of growth from when he first started. He did talk about a 3-set album. I can't remember the abbreviation. I did not write it down, but it's initial based album release. It's just raw takes and just all free, just check it out. And then he's got a lot of recent work and features. If you've been paying attention to Grind Mode, or you have a homie that's into Grind Mode, you've probably heard one with Jack Frost. He's a pretty cool individual, very chill, has his, he has his way, and he's very humble, way more humble than I would have thought. I don't really put judgment on people, but he definitely struck me as somebody who's pretty well guarded. But he's very chill, he's talking about how one of his homies tagged him in a post about the Charlotte Cypher, and that's how he got involved. And he was really impressed with how they do the setup to inquire about an artist who wants to join the Cypher. So that was also pretty cool. Great rapid fire question set to this one. I'm gonna have to encourage y'all to definitely hop on over to RhYmZ Cypher and type in Behind the Grind. You will find the most recent episode available. It released, I believe, within the last 3 hours, actually.
Yeah. It was actually at 12 o'clock noon Pacific Standard Time. If you're on the West Coast, it was about 3 o'clock Eastern Time that it released.
Yes, and if you're in the central area, Canada and America, that would be 2 p.m.
Hell yeah.
So definitely hop on over there, show some support, like, subscribe, comment, let them know what you thought was dope about the interview. They always appreciate the feedback. They get back to you, they appreciate it, and they will let you know. One of the things I'm looking forward to is he said he wants to work with Johnny Concepts and Trip B, so that, I think that would be a dope venture right there.
Hell yeah. So make sure to hit that link I've dropped for y'all in the comment section for the Behind the Grind episode. Hit the subscribe button on the RhYmZ Cypher YouTube channel. And if you guys haven't yet, Trip B and Johnny Concepts just dropped an EP July 9th called The Barrio Brothers. Lots of dope throwback, boom bap, hip hop on there. They've got a lot of dope kind of Mario significancies in there. It's actually a really dope EP. My favorite track are the intro track and the ending track. But make sure to hop on Spotify or hop on Google, search up Trip B and Johnny Concepts, the Barrio Brothers EP, and make sure to check that out, y'all.
Absolutely, and physical copies, I'm going to have to double check. I believe they said next month. Don't quote me on that. I will have details on that for the next episode when we talk about Behind the Grind. Also, these individuals have been on some great ciphers. They've worked with great people in the underground hip-hop community, and they really do got talent. And they're also really humble, like-minded individuals who really just enjoy the experience of hip-hop and getting to know people through hip-hop. It's pretty damn dope.
Hell yeah.
For myself.
Hell yeah. So y'all might know, I hope you know by now, that RhYmZ Cypher did the Sunday Night Grind this past Sunday. It was a dope show. They opened up the show with Smeek the Scientist with Wish. It's a dope track. You can find it on the RhYmZ Cypher channel. I really enjoyed it myself. I can understand why they highlighted it. And what else did you think was interesting from the Sunday Night Grind episode, Mr. East?
Well, AOK was absent for a little bit of the first part of the show.
Yeah.
So we got a little bit of Lingo running the show by himself. Great guy. Lingo, you were having fun with it. We were laughing, having a good time. And
yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was great. Fucking just seeing you cut loose with your great sense of humor and always giving great advice to people who need it. And of course, if you ain't open-minded, it's probably not going to do you any good. But, just jumping around about the show in no specific direction, I always, whenever I jump on, I hear a Luke Seymour track, whether I'm jumping in and out of the show all night or I'm there for like a steady 3 to 4 hours and then go to bed. Luke Seymour, man, like you're a pretty dope individual. Let me tell you, I remember, and I've brought him up a couple times in this show. He was a person who participated. I remember his first track. I can't remember the name, but it was within the last 4 to 6 months. And he's somebody who's really utilized what AOK and Lingo have said on the show. And I have to say that track, man, with like how you're progressing as an individual in such a short amount of time is really, really dope. The Sunday Night Grind, it may say it's review and reaction, but there is a lot to take away in it. You get to understand business ethic from people who are well rehearsed in what it takes to do production, producing, mixing, mastering, understanding the beat, doing their counts, paying their dues, and they want to provide, sustenance for the hip hop community, whether you're a grind mode affiliate, somebody in Battleaxe Global, or just somebody in the hip hop community in general. If you've seen what they do, there's been a lot of unique bonds made, a lot of great features, tracks dropped, great ciphers from people who've been met through the show. Actually, they do open events. They were just in South Carolina and North Carolina. Soon, here in the next 3 days, they're going to be up in New York. There'll probably be somebody new.
Yeah, underground.
Yeah, it's about building, for people who seek the opportunity and who have a real desire for the passion. Now jumping back to the show, there is a lot of dope tracks, a lot of great ciphers. We'll get to that here shortly. Troublemaker had me submit a song from a guy called Octave, and it's called The Way Shit Goes. Dope track. In the future, Grind Mode does plan to come up to Canada, so Troublemaker and I randomly sourced some dope artists. We just feel like they need to know and other people need to know.
Hell yeah.
Sean Crutch from Wild East Entertainment was on there. We had Cripple Folks. Definitely check him out.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of Sean Crutch, real quick, we got something about Knowability through Sean Crutch for the people who want to know about the sponsor Knowability.
Yeah, if you guys want to know more about Knowability, make sure to check this out right here.
I just want to give my pops a lamb, buy my mom's a house, give my sis 100 bands, make my son a boss, let him know that he the man, buy my girl designer, then we flying to Japan, 900 bands, I'm talking 900 bands, 900 never lacking, never plans, 900 cashing out, that's on demand, we going hard for the bag, 900 bands, born with a seizure and 200 stitches.
Yes, not 900 Bands by Sean Crutch. The music video drops soon. The song is out right now on all platforms. Knowability is Sean Crutch's brand that he represents. It is all about knowing that you have an ability. So it sounds like Knowability, but it's spelled Know ability. So knowing you have the ability.
It's also a non-profit organization for outreach for children who have physical and mental illnesses as well. And, he does his talks and meets with people and does his thing with that, providing an outlet maybe where it may not be available. And that's really dope, especially with like all the current events going on, not just in the last 2 years, but in the last 10 years alone, there's been a lot of mental distress and a lot of people neglected overall when it comes to physical and mental issues in general. It's easily lost in translation for a lot of people. So salute to Sean Crutch for taking the time to be a voice and doing what you do for people who may not have a voice.
Hell yeah. Salute to Sean Crutch and the Knowability brand. I just want to give a quick shout out to our Facebook and YouTube viewers and supporters. We got Willie P out in Thailand who joins us every show. Thank you for joining us, Willie P, and good morning.
What up, brother?
We've got Des Troy out in Utah, who will be on Bax Global Music tomorrow evening, 6 p.m.
Excited to have you on there, brother man.
6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We've got Michael Andre, and we've got Mickey Bourbon. He says that's so awesome. He does all that. I completely agree.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so jumping back to grind mode, it was a super dope show. Lots of great artists on there. If you are an artist and you haven't hopped on grind mode yet, submit your tracks to sundaynightgrind@gmail.com to get your music played, get the reaction, get all the love from the comment squad and the share squad. And it's a super dope opportunity. Just don't pass this one up.
Don't. And speaking of one more thing of opportunity before we get into the choice cipher of the week that YT RhYmZ and myself have chosen, let's talk about the Fire Open collab, which like that's dope. Not very many artists do this, in my opinion. At least I haven't seen it done a lot.
Hell yeah. So you guys might have heard AOK just dropped a track not too long ago called I'm Nice, featuring Coherent and Sick Notes. Now he's got an opportunity for you to collab with him on his next song called Fire. So it's an opportunity. You pay $5 to get the track. He's got his verse on there and an open verse. And you submit your verse, and you might have your opportunity to have a placement on that track.
Hell yeah, it's a great opportunity if anybody doesn't realize the exposure potential. Grind mode is reaching, I believe, 62K, or is it 61K? No,
Yeah.
It's 62K.
Yeah, 62K now.
And they have over 1,000 videos posted, and none of them fall short of outstanding views and great feedback from people.
Well, they're approaching 62. It's 61.4 right now. So make sure to hop over to Ground Mode Cypher and hit that subscribe button for us.
Absolutely. Let them know who sent you, where you came from.
Hell yeah. So also, Lingo just released a brand new track as well called Code of Honor. It's got a super dope hook on there. All the verses were fire. It's got Frankie V, it's got Jack Frost, and Big G's on there. Make sure to go hop on YouTube and check it out. It's on the Grind Mode Cypher channel. It's a fire track.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Also, Grind Mode Cypher related, if you guys have not joined up the Familia yet, it costs just as little as $5. I'm going to share the picture for you right now. Just $5 or just $1 gets you your choice of one song from any Lingo and AOK project in MP3, an entry into the sticker pack giveaway, and a personal shout out on the Grind Mode live streams. That means on Sunday Night Grind and when they bring back the Friday night contest. $3 a month gets you your choice of two songs from any Lingo and AOK project in MP3, one entry into the sticker pack giveaway, and a personal shout out on the Grind Mode live streams. Notice that every one of these tiers includes a shout out on the Grind Mode live streams. So they will give you a personal shout out every time they go live. So every time you go up, you get more and more and more as you go up. So if you hop on the Grind Mode Cypher site and you join the mailing list, you will get your chance to see all of this. And if you join the Familia, you will get everything that's included on this list right here. Me and Mr. East are a part of the Familia, so we encourage you to be a part of it as well.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna weigh in on this one. Just for outside perspective for people, who are very judgmental about these things. Be open-minded about it. If you're an artist in general, doesn't matter what genre you do, of course they're hip-hop, but if you're a person who supports hip-hop, they'll support you. The exposure, it goes almost 1,000 views every night, and then it grows throughout the week. Somebody out there is going to take a personal interest. You let them know how it's done, your name, what you want to go by, who you are, maybe, and an email, to sundaynightgrind@gmail.com, and they'll listen to you. Like, all you got to do is just, show support, and they'll support you. In my opinion, I go for the $5. What I receive is well over $5. There's not very many people out there, who are just going to be like, okay, bet. Like we could just give them a song. We could just say their name and give them a shout out, but they do a little bit more than that.
Hell yeah. And that goes across the board for any artist. If you're not giving support, don't expect to get support. That's just how it works.
Right. You can't grow fruit if you don't plant seeds.
Straight up. So speaking of grind mode, before we get to the ciphers, you can hop on grindmodecypher.com, click the shop link, and you can get your chance to get a custom hoodie made or some custom Nike Air Force Ones. They are dope-ass kicks. They've got the GME logo across them. You can get your custom grind mode hoodie with your logo inside of the O. You'll see that on my previous episodes, I've worn the Axe Mode hoodie that I custom made myself. The colors, the design, the artwork, I custom made it all. And
I'm actually got one right here. It's using your logo. This one's not for sale on there, unlike the hoodie. So if you think the logo's dope, go buy one of the hoodies. But this is a one-of-a-kind custom made. That was pretty dope. Thank you guys for making that.
Hell yeah. Special shout out to AOK and Lingo, because without them and Rocco and Battleaxe Global, the Axe Mode podcast would not be possible. So much love, respect, and appreciation to all of y'all.
All right, so let's freaking drift into the Cypher of the week. What do we got, fam?
These ciphers, they played quite a few ciphers throughout the night. They started the night off with Dreams Volume 3. We just played Dreams Volume 4, so you'll have to go and check out Dreams Volume 3. It's also fire. We played it a couple episodes ago. They played Mad Squabble's Grind Mode Cypher Volume 2. They played COVID-16's Volume 24. They played the Yarv Grind Mode Cypher, Bars and BK Volume 1, and Pennsylvania Volume 14, which is also known as Pennsylvania Volume 14. So it was a hard choice. We had a bit of a toss-up. It was Bars and BK Volume 1 or Pennsylvania Volume 14, and we decided on Pennsylvania Volume 14. Why don't you get into why we chose that there, Mr. East?
Well, there's a lot of great variety, and how it all just it's like it seamlessly connects, and it's got a very unique vibe to it. You'll just have to see. Verbal. If you don't know who Verbal is, Verbal's always dope. Always. So let's check it out. Let's show them what we made.
So let's get into Grind Mode Cypher Pennsylvania Volume
14.
Check it out, y'all.
Grind Mode Cypher, Pennsylvania. Wonder what pieces when shattered to pieces. Peace of mind challenges show when you a genius. But just like Hank Pym, I ain't scientific to growth. Keeping faith that you buzz like the wasps. Having your hope, but the confidence comes prominent when you are on the shit. Happiness priority will felt by the opposite. Corny rappers wanna test the fight, wanna get at me. Never had the hands if they pull up on an amputee. My mind I had it free from all the whack creativity. I had to draw the lines with the message like it's Japanese. Communicated from my mind like a telepath. Written's got my mental thinking clear to move and telepath. And when I walk a path, stare into my pendant, cause a symbol from every single barrier my pendants. Better have a moment every time you think of scissor. It is possible to cut yourself running into scissor, mister.
Yeah, look. Owning up to my mistakes is hard. Nobody likes to be flawed when the lights are on. I challenge my inner demons when the lights are off. Magnifying glass on my soul just so I count the scars. Cutting off the noose around my neck that held me up to God. Hidden from the root of my problem solving with everyone. Equals out to nothing cause not a substance, no magic wand. Erasing any traumas you face in your years early on. Come on, man. There's better ways to try to reconnect. Hearing crickets calling up to heaven on your boost connect. Surrounded by these negative feelings that's only social nets. Fishing for acceptance from people who don't know what success is. Ask your heart what makes it really beat. What keeps you motivated when the pain is cutting super deep. Focus all your energy on that and stay consistently. Building up till profits run it over till you swim it.
I can utilize my time and tell you rappers how whack you are. Get up in the cypher like no one else can rap as hard. Spit ridiculous pitter patter in different patterns. Flip the script, but really this shit doesn't matter. I'm more concerned about the state of the world. More concerned about the way that you're raising your baby girl. Check it. More concerned about my sisters and brothers and how the health system is still trying to kill my mother, taking advantage of her, neglecting her every day, while the insurance and nursing home still gets paid. You see the way that we've been teaching our youth, with all these lies, not believing the truth. It's all gray. It seems the way that we've been living is wrong. That's the reason why I breathe on this song. Come on, we need to realize we need to be strong. Stand up for our people. That's just me being Sean. It's all love.
More than just battle raps, but my whole squad certified battle cats. Your boss is simplistic and we don't battle wax. Pick up truck with a gun rack and a battle axe. I talk our living, yeah, that's my badge of honor. Judging me, you can eat a motherfucking dick on my badge of honor. I'm just a hip-hop pig who likes to fight people, but I want to uplift and unite people. Can't sleep, you know, unique night people. Random thoughts of what it's like to knife people. See them folks the next day, nice to meet you. Third eye pleading at the reaper come the creature. Silver lining, but the spoon was rusty, so I spit every motherfucking ball like the room is musty. Internet clowns, yeah, these dudes is crusty. Blunt cruising on the run, fly to the moon to bust me.
This shit remind me of the more simple time it was when niggas used to rhyme because not to stop around for love. Now they want the signs and drugs coming up in the 90s. Burn out a barber, but I line you up with these crisp lines. Sick lines, niggas can't stomach the utterly lyrical ugly. Even spend a couple of weeks doing sit-ups on the incline. Got them skating to be in line. You know what DOS one time, you know what's the stake. Almost break a rib, how will I serve her like a plate in time? Desert her like a date and let the bitch whine. She better learn to appreciate and respect a Joe guy from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, rapping the South of Hillside, yo, and it's still grind mode. I never chill, y'all froze. Forever still I go, like cap I kneel for my bros. Fill up from the cap to your soul. I bet the liquor I spill. Sip with a spick if you will. Lit but my spirit is chill. I'm ghost. Never switch, keep it real. So
made the 6-hour drive from the May. I had to do it, had to come and see the show. With bars of flow like fluid and rhyme, I'm mellow fluid. Our rhymes are not congruent. What a rap I'm going through it is a cup of what I'm brewing. Look, I strike while the iron is hot. I'm ready to eat like I'm the one that's up and stirring the pot. Rap YG and I'm just trying to give us more than we got. It's GMC and every verse and every cipher is hot. Look, I've been down and I've been out. I'm feeling kinda distraught, cause they been coming for our rights, man, they just signed on the dot. But it's my body, it's my choice, I think they kinda forgot. Man, what's the plan? Come on, you know we fucking need a supply. Come together, change the culture, change the world if we can. Ain't no way I'm letting women down the hands of the man. A woman running the land, y'all got your head in the sand. Don't think you heard, but man, protesting shit is back in demand.
When I unleash the fury, watch them leave a scurry. Better pay attention to my shooters, Aisha Curry. Radio MCs know they my least of worries. Find me where it's gritty and grimy, and yo, I keeps it dirty. Whack rappers, I diss them, don't give a fuck about them. I leave them all red, man, listen, what the album. And when it's time for some action, you know the fucking outcome. I only quote that pure dope, I don't cut with talcum. Hard to dodge, this is murderous talk. Catch a charge with the bars, it's a verbal assault. No need to thank me, bro, I'm burning the torch. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry, or I turn into Hulk. Drop heat, pun the beat till it's overcooked. If I ain't in your top 5, I've been overlooked. Dope the bush, roll a bush, then we blow the kush. If the show ain't on mine, hey yo, it's overbooked.
Yeah, Pennsylvania Volume 14, produced by Verbal.
All right. So That was absolutely dope. I think everybody knows what I meant when I said what I did about how it just goes seamlessly, and there's just a different style and wordplay for everybody. And then, Ali K comes in there and switches it up a little bit, and it still just goes, and everybody in general, like I say, every time, every cipher that I've watched, all the ones on this list are dope. Mad Squabbles, hey, when Mad Squabbles hit the end of that, like Teamu Denku, sewed it up nice. The COVID series is a very special series because I don't ever think we'll ever see a COVID series again because there won't ever be another pandemic. But they overcame that, and 20 plus ciphers, and everybody, it wasn't all in person. You'll see that it transitions from summon people and then to people at home when they're locked in place, and they still made it work. And it just goes to show that you get fruit when you plant seeds. When you support an ideal and a concept, and you have a plan of how to push it forward and create momentum, it's not going to stop.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah, I really like that the Ali K verse on the Pennsylvania cipher. She really came in there with like her message, the message she was spreading in her verse. Yeah.
I would love to see her and Low Key on a cipher from Bars and Boulder. I believe it's number 5.
Yeah, I would love to see her and RhYmZ on a track.
Right. I hear that. That guy YT RhYmZ, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's got ambition. That's what I hear.
Yeah, straight up. So let's get into Battleaxe Global. The new website launched this past Sunday, but the last Sunday. There's been a lot of traffic going on. I'm going to actually introduce y'all to it in 1 minute here once I can pull up the tab. There is a new bundle on the website. Mr. East, why don't you tell them what's in the bundle?
All right. So this is the supporters bundle. It is open to the community. It is not just for global members. It comes with the global supporter flag like you see in the background. AOK supports the flag. It's dope of you to rock every show like you see in our backgrounds over here and up in YT's corner. We got 2 hats. We got 2 bandanas. We got 2 patches. And if you look on the flag there, we got a pin for you as well.
Right there.
Yeah, there we go. I myself ordered it. Always support the people you work with and your family. Always. So for people in America, there is a conversion rate. It is cheaper, but after the handler's fee in US dollars, you're ultimately just paying $2 for shipping, and the difference of the price that is posted on the page, $2 or $3, it comes out to $78. That's a great deal. There's a lot of stuff. If anybody who I encourage, this is a deal compared to the prices that are they're priced at individually. Plus, for people who have looked through the merch, you'll notice that the global bandana is only given in the bundle pack. So there is also a little incentive there. I'm personally excited to rock that one.
Yeah, I'm personally excited about the global bandana myself. So
you ordered it too?
I haven't yet, but I'm going to order it definitely because I want that global bandana myself.
Now, we haven't got an official number except for since I know that I purchased one, there's 49 bundles left. Who knows? Maybe in the future I might just go in on one to break up and use as giveaways for the show.
Yeah, so make sure to get your bundle. There's only 50 of them.
49 of them.
49 of them now that Mr. East has bought his, and we don't know who else is maybe bought one. So get your chance to get one. I'm just going to help you navigate there. You can see our new BattleAxeWarGlobal.com homepage right here. It's got the Battleaxe Warrior and the Battleaxe Dimes on the top. And it's got a link to all of our podcasts. You can see our Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and email. I will help you navigate to those in 1 minute. It's got all of our podcasts, the Axe Mode podcast, Bury the Needle podcast, Bax Global Music, and Axes Up links right on the front page here. You can see right down here is your menu. So you go to the shop. And once you click shop, it'll take you right to the Bax War package bundle. $75. Get yours today. And make sure to check out the website. There's some new things on there.
And over time, you will see new things added to Global because we are always participating and growing in very many places in the world.
Yes.
For those who are not familiar, we are a global charity organization. For anybody who sees us wearing vests and whatnot, it is a charity organization. No hidden cryptic puns.
Yes.
We started as a grassroots hip hop. Real hip hop. From back in the day to now. We follow the hip hop community. We do benefit concerts. We do clothing giveaways. We do public events. I mean, we cover one of our big things, at least in the Nebraska division and a lot of divisions, every step we make has mental health taken into consideration, for people, making the best impact in our communities is one of our first intended goals, is make a positive impact in your community. Like Mickey Bourbon does with his youth outreach. Great individual, by the way. You should go check his music out.
Oh, yeah. Mickey Bourbon's been in the chat with us. If you have been watching with us, he was on episode 12 with us. We interviewed Mickey Bourbon about his music. He's just dropped a track with our next week's guest, Mac Mavado, called Cottonmouth and Mamba. Make sure to go check that out as well. And make sure to tune in next week when we have Mac Mavado on. Also, Battleaxe Global related.
Yeah.
Doe the Unknown on Sunday, July 25th, actually had an interview with Top Shelf Radio. So make sure to check that out. Search it up.
I know I will.
Yeah. And also, tomorrow, we have Bax Global Music returns. It happens at 6 p.m., goes until 6:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. My co-host, Mr. East, will be interviewing Des Troy from Utah, who's been in the chat with us today.
So, Des Troy, great individual, a lot of energy, Circle Pit Radio, co-host, two people with great energy. Let's talk metal. Let's talk hip-hop. Let's just kick this shit.
Hell yeah. He's a part of the band Disengaged. Make sure to check out Disengaged. You can search up Bax Global Music on Facebook, find the poster that I posted, and you can see all of the information on Des Troy that we've provided. Go check out Circle Pit Radio, check out Disengaged, and check out Bax Global Music tomorrow at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
And that is 8 p.m. Central Standard Time and 9 p.m. for y'all on the East Coast. For y'all out in Thailand, Willie P, I know you'll be up there, but I don't know if you spread the word to all your neighbor folks. This is the same time in the AM as it is in Central Time Zone.
Hell yeah. That'll be
all out there.
8 o'clock in the morning on Thursday in Thailand, actually.
Yeah. Yes, jump back in the past just to kick it with us.
Hell yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So my co-host / host here also is a co-host, an interviewer for Bax Global Music and 2 other shows. Tell us about what we got coming up next week.
For Bury the Needle and Axes Up?
Correct, sir.
Yes. Bury the Needle is our tattoo podcast. It runs every second. It runs the first week and the third week of every month. We talk everything tattoos. We've got Diego joining us from Dynamic Studios in Kelowna, BC. He was supposed to join us last week, but he had a previous engagement that he had to make it to. So we look forward to him joining us this Sunday on Bury the Needle podcast. After that, at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we have the Axes Up podcast with Willie P from Thailand, who's been in the chat with us. He's going to talk to us about the virtual hockey league that runs in September, starting September 2nd. And we have Hooper turned Sanger, who is going to be clearing the air about some things that we've been meaning to clear the air about for a long time in Battleaxe Global. So make sure to tune in this Sunday, because there's going to be a lot of things to be talked about.
Sounds like a tall order.
Hell yeah. So speaking of Willie P and the virtual hockey league, he has basically recreated NHL 2004, sorry. And he's basically recreated the whole game. He's redone the whole arena. He's done all the jerseys. He's done the team names. There's an Axe mode team. There's a grind mode team. There's a Battleaxe Global team. It's a super dope league. They just had season 1 last year. Make sure to go back and check those out. Season 2 drops September 2nd.
You can catch me on there. You can catch YT RhYmZ on there. You can catch Willie P on there and several other individuals. Definitely hit up Willie P for inquiring about how you can sponsor a team, join the game, or get your logo put on the ice. I'm sure we will have some juicy little test runs we could probably share with y'all before the season starts next month. Who knows? Don't do that.
I wanted to bring up a funny story. If y'all are watching from the Wild East Entertainment page, actually, there is now a Wild East Entertainment team on Willie P's hockey league. Why don't we talk about how that came about?
All right, so I was mentioning it, and Willie P needed to fill up some space in the game, so he's just like, fuck it. I'm gonna make it a team, and he used Luke Heath's graphic designer, sketch artist, amazing individual. Definitely go follow him on Facebook and on Instagram. Used his digital artwork. He made a cartoon style portrait of me and put that as like the logo of the team, and I'm just like, oh, that's too cool. So like he really does get creative with it. He also takes people's music who submit music, and we can add it to games. Definitely looking forward to seeing if we can get some grind mode affiliates to submit some tracks for when we're at the home team. By the way, every team gets their home base, their own advertisements and whatnot. But you're going to have to inquire about that for specific ones.
Hell yeah. So make sure to check out VGHL_official on Facebook. Also go like the page, Studio 69 Entertainment as well. That's our boy Willie P in Thailand. And it is actually NHL 2009, not NHL 2004. My bad.
You're all right.
Yeah.
So, what else do we got in global, brother man?
Well, as all of y'all may know, our boss man, Rocco, runs a car club, also a motorcycle club as well. And he's going to have an event on August 15th. He's going to have the East Van Car Club and Moto Concept. So it's going to be a car show and a bike show. That also runs the same day, you might have heard from last episode, as the Vandal Merch House event. Vandal Merch House runs a lot of promotional work. They do graphic design, they do signs, they do vinyl work, they do all of it. So make sure to check out both those events if you're down in Vancouver. The Vandal Fest runs August 15th at 1360 Napier Street, and that will be check out the East Van Wear and Tattoo Company tent while you're at the Vandal Fest August 15th. And also the East Van Car Club and Moto Concept is in North Vancouver, 400 Brooksbank Avenue.
All right. So we got a little extra time. Should we, does anybody have any questions? Anything that we went over, maybe we need to re-clarify? Maybe just some questions you want to ask in general? Got a few minutes to spare.
Hell yeah. I want to give a quick shout out to Frank Morgan. He's up in the chat with us. Willie P is still with us in the chat. Much love, Willie P. And also, Mr. East, is there anything going on in Wild East Entertainment?
Okay, so a couple months ago, we had the first album review from Grind Mode with the supported artist Maze Overlay and the album Retro God. We got Maze Overlay dropping an album near or at the end of August. So that album is Border Kids. It is going to be an amazing album. He teamed up with a brewery company to help sponsor the release of the album. There's going to be vinyl prints. He just got back from Arizona, shot 3 videos. I'll keep y'all definitely posted with the details on that. And y'all can look forward to the album review of that. Anybody who's interested in that, hit up Lingo and AOK, Sunday Night Grind at gmail.com, or hit them up in Messenger. They will get back to you. Then in October, we got Mason Graves releasing The Summit, but we're going to have an album review lined up for right after Border Kids, Smoke Signals in the 84, the EP. Congratulations to Willie P, by the way. You are the winner of this month's giveaway for the digital copy of Mason Graves' Smoke Signal in the 84.
Hell yeah. So as you may know, on the Axe Mode podcast, we run a monthly giveaway in collaboration with Wild East Entertainment. Our last month's giveaway was hashtag Mason Graves for the digital version of the Mason Graves project. Congratulations, Willie P, for winning this month's giveaway, and tune in next episode when we announce the August giveaway from Wild East Entertainment. Also, if you haven't yet, if you are still with us in the chat or you go back and you watch this episode, make sure to hit up the comments, put in the hashtag Axe Mode, and you can get your chance to win a Loyalty Respect Axe Mode t-shirt that you can check out on the BacksWarGlobal.com website. If you go to the shop, you will find it there, and also a Grind Mode Cypher sticker pack. So hit up the comments, put in hashtag Axe Mode, and we will announce the winner for the Axe Mode giveaway next episode. I see somebody has put Axe Mode in the chat. You will need a hashtag Axe Mode to enter the giveaway. Much love, y'all.
Yeah, no, thank you everybody for tuning in and showing support every week. If you're rewatching it, definitely feel free. Any episode, if y'all miss it, drop an Axe Mode or the Wild East hashtag to enter. You do not have to participate live. I mean, we would love y'all to, but we're all human beings. We got shit to do.
Hell yeah, everybody's
sometimes the timing just don't work out. You know what I'm saying? So we would love to get more participation in the contest. And I mean, for real, who doesn't like getting free music and clothes? I mean, get the fuck out of here. That's awesome, right?
Also, if y'all don't know yet, the Axe Mode podcast has our own YouTube page. So if y'all are watching with us or you rewatch the episode, make sure to head over to the Axe Mode podcast page for us. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and make sure to hit the thumbs up on this episode.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Leave a comment too.
Make sure to head over to the Grind Mode Cypher YouTube page. Hit that subscribe button as well. And Bax Global TV. That is BAX space Global Space TV on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button there. Also, the Axe Mode podcast has our own Instagram now, where we will be posting little clips from each episode. So make sure to head over to the Axe Mode podcast on Instagram. Hit the follow button. Hit the like button. Show us some love, y'all.
Hell yeah. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. Like, y'all are
Hell
dope.
yeah. Hell yeah. Much love to everybody in the chat who's joined us today. That was the Axe Mode Podcast, episode 14. Make sure to join us next week when we have Mac Mavato on us for episode 15. Same time, same place, 3 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Axe Mode Podcast.
All right. I'm Mr. East. Love and peace. Y'all have a blessed day.
Hell yeah. My name is YT RhYmZ. I'm in Terrace, BC. And also make sure to join Mr. East tomorrow on Bax Global Music at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, y'all. GME, Axe is up. Peace out, y'all.
Peace.